Yes, let's talk about physical abuse. If you're new here, I'm Lindsay. I'm a certified trauma recovery coach, and I'm also a survivor of abuse in a queer relationship. The reason that I tend to talk more about emotional abuse than physical abuse is because I feel like it's so misunderstood in our society. A lot of the emotional abuse tactics are either normalized or just people don't realize that it's abuse. Covert emotional abuse is very hard to spot. So I think it's really important to talk about. However, a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot more to physical abuse than what we typically think. The second thing I want to say is that I don't know if it is more common. I believe that all of the types of abuse are much more common than people realize because, like I said, people don't know what it is and it's happening everywhere all the time. Okay, so what is physical abuse? First, we have the obvious, what we know of kicking, punching, pushing, slapping, any of the obvious things that leave you physically injured with marks and puts you in the hospital. We all pretty much know that that's abuse. Physically restraining you from leaving or blocking a door and not allowing you to leave a room or a house is physical abuse. Again, they can be touching you in this case, or they may not lay a hand on you at all. Driving erratically while you're in the vehicle or your kids are in the vehicle, physical abuse. Throwing things near you but not at you, hitting the wall close to you, threatening to physically harm you, saying, I'm going to do this to you or I want to do this to you. Having a weapon nearby to intimidate you. It can be any kind of weapon, but you see that weapon and it causes physical reactions in you. Taking your keys and or phone, which is preventing you from reaching out for help or leaving if you're in a dangerous situation. Forcing you to take some medication or drink some alcohol or whatever that might be, or preventing you from taking your prescription medications. Doing that thing to your neck or holding something over your airways. That's all I'm going to share for now. There's more to it. A lot of this I did not understand and recognize as physical abuse. I thought it was normal or at least quote unquote forgivable. And this is why I think it's so important to keep the conversation going around this subject.